and we are live. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. It's Tolu here. I hope everyone is doing well. Um, Another, the last day of 2023. What better way to end the year than having a business chat? I hope I can get my words out right today. So, what better way than to have a business chat with one of my lovely partners within the community? We will be doing more of this in 2024, definitely. And the reason why we're doing this is just, to bring people to come and share their own experience, because the reason why we all joined the business is different. Mine is more to do with my family, but then I'm sure other people have various reasons. So it's nice to hear from others, to empower, to inspire you as well. And who knows, you might want to join us and start something different in 2023. So I won't take much of our time. I have my guest all the way from Belgium today. I'm going to let her introduce herself while I bring her on stage. So, yes, there we go. Yes, I've got you with me today. Hello,
Yeah,
sister. Thank you so much for within the short notice for honoring my invitation to come on live with me today. I hope you're doing well. Yeah.
sure. I'm doing very well. I'm excited today. And the top of the day for me was that I spoke with my dad this morning, and I was so excited to see him. He's in Nigeria, and I've been trying to reach him for several days now, network and all of that. So that kind
Beautiful.
of heightened my day for me. So 2023 is ending good for me.
Ending on a lovely, lovely note. I know. I get the
Yes,
feeling. I
yes,
understand the
yes.
feeling because I spoke to my mom yesterday evening and it was quite refreshing. We went for a family gathering,
Hmm.
so she was able to
Oh,
speak to quite a lot of us, and that was really nice. So yes, when we have family
yes,
back home, it's nice to get that touch every now and then. So yes, thank you so
yes,
much for this
yes.
day. Yeah. So
Hmm.
let's jump on quickly. So I'm going to allow
Okay.
you to introduce yourself to to our viewers and those that might be
Hmm.
watching the replay. I did say you're from Belgium. I didn't give much away, so I'm just going to let you
Okay.
introduce yourself to our viewers. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Tolu, for having me here. Yeah, I'm excited to be on your platform. And thank you, viewers, for logging in, and for those who will be watching us the replay. My name is Yuji Chika. I am a business analyst by profession. I live in Belgium, originally from Nigeria. You can hear when I said I'm excited to have spoken with my dad this morning in Nigeria. And I am a mom of a 2-year-old daughter. And I'm a successful digital business owner. And I'm here to share part of my experience with you. Thank you.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. I know you said you have a 2-year-old daughter, so I know your hands are so full. Yeah, because that's the stage
Yes,
where they
it
are all
is.
over the place. Yeah, I know you were saying to me yesterday night we were trying to sort some things out regarding the
Mhm.
interview, but you had to put your younger one
Yeah.
to bed. She was a bit restless, wasn't she?
Yes. Yes.
Amazing
She
time. Yeah.
she's 2 years,
How
and
about
it's
you?
still that time of
Oh,
it's still the phase.
bless her. Bless her. Yeah. I know you said you are
Yeah.
from Nigeria. Can you just greet our viewers in your native language to start with? Yeah, just anything.
Okay. So yeah, I am from Igbo, Abia
Mhm.
State, Abreba. So I'll go by saying Ebreba Kanuwo. I'm greeting my audience from my village, and I'll go by also saying Igbo Kwenu.
Bokwenu, hey,
So
yeah, at least I know
yeah,
that one.
Igbo Kwenu. Hey, you know that one, yeah?
Thank you so much. Yeah. So I was going to
Yeah.
ask you 3 questions. We'll do it quite quickly. Yeah. And
Hmm. Hmm.
my first question is, I know you said you're a successful digital business owner. We all have our different reasons for starting this business. I just want to delve into that.
Hmm.
What really motivated you to start your own online journey within the community? Yeah.
Hmm. Well, a lot of things motivated me, but I had to place my motivation in order of priority. and I
Mm.
will
Yes.
explain. So, I had different economic, financial reason and non-financial reason to want to look out for something else.
Mm.
But finding out about this digital business was not just enough for me to delve in. However, when I signed up through the ad from my friend's
Mm.
WhatsApp status, when I saw it and I made more inquiry and I signed up through her website,
Mm.
I devoted my time, committed to watching the 90 minutes video. I didn't just watch one, I watched several others. I kept getting reminders from my email in my email to register for the live webinar, and I was dedicated to registering and I was committed to watching.
Mm.
By the time I had watched up to three, four live webinars and their replays,
Mm.
every watch builds my curiosity. Every
Mm.
watch built my curiosity until I watched an episode where somebody's story, Hawaii
Mm.
point resonated, her pain point rather resonated
Mm.
with mine.
Mm.
In fact, while watching or listening to her share her testimony, why she joined
Mm.
her stories, I actually had tears in my eyes. That
Mm.
was how she connected to my soul. That was how we
Mm.
connected. I resonated, and I had that, good feeling that this was it. So
Mm.
my inspiration came from, hearing other people's story,
Mm.
right? Hearing other people's story. And then the height of it was when it resonated with me,
Mm.
and when I joined, I even became more passionate about the business. I see
Mm.
the lives that has been transformed, and I'm more passionate. Like every day I'm motivated. There is something that is keeping me going. There's something that is inspired me to keep going, that is inspiring me to keep going, right?
Mm.
So yeah, that
Yeah.
was my motivation. Hearing and hearing people share their testimonies and all of that motivated me to really join. My why
Mm.
point was not enough for me to join, because I mean, we can all just want to go to a grocery and buy a pair of shoe, a winkle. Sorry, I'm speaking Dutch. What is winkle in English? A shopping center. We speak Dutch, so
Okay.
sometimes we forget the English. Yeah, so a shopping center. I went to a shopping center, to the store. If
Mm.
you want to buy a pair of shoes, just going there to buy a pair of shoes is not enough. Something must make you want to bring out your money to spend, right? So that was it for
Absolutely.
me. The financial and non-financial reasons for me were not enough, but those
Mm.
stories pushed me to want to join. Yeah.
Mm. Wow. Thank you so much for that. It's so nice
Yeah.
hearing other people's perspective of why they actually joined the
Mm-hmm.
business. And it's
Joined.
quite instructive
Yeah.
what you said about the webinar. Because when I speak to
Mm-hmm.
people and I say to them, we have a 90 minutes webinar where we tell you about, the beginner's guide to
Mm-hmm.
starting an online
Yeah.
business. And also you get to hear people's stories, their own personal reasons why they joined the business and what the business has done for them. And so it's
Mm-hmm.
really gladdens my heart that that was actually something that you actually worked on to start the business. Because
Yeah.
and I think that's part
Mm-hmm.
of due diligence as well. You just didn't take that step. You
Sure.
had your big why, but you really wanted to be sure that this will be a right
Mm-hmm.
fit for you. And you decided
Mm-hmm.
to listen to me. I did like two, and straight away I knew I
Yeah.
was ready to start my business. But we are all different, so which is quite
Of course. Yeah.
empowering and the beauty
Yeah.
of our business. Yeah,
I
yeah.
listened
Thank
I
you.
listened to about four of them, four of the webinars, and it took me about 2 months to make up my mind.
Wow, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because we have about every webinar, you have different people
Mhm.
coming on to share
People,
their story. So at some
exactly.
point, one person will resonate with you or more,
It's with you.
and that
Yeah.
will get you going. That will be build that fire that you have inside
Yeah.
of you to think if this person can do it,
Mm-hmm.
then there's
Mm-hmm.
nothing stopping me really. So yeah, thank you so much for sharing that. So it moves me nicely to my next question, which is Do you really have any
Yeah.
prior business knowledge before you started? And if not, how did you manage, within the business? How have you grown? Because I
Yeah.
know we all learn differently, and some of us are quite
Hmm.
tech savvy. I'm not. So maybe you're one of those
Yeah.
tech guru. Yeah, business analyst. I don't know whether you have experience. I'll leave it to you.
No,
Yeah, let us know.
yeah, I'm a business analyst, but the business aspect. So I deal with analyzing data and business knowledge, not the IT part. So I suck when it comes to technology and all of that.
Same
I'm not
here.
a tech survey person, and I had no prior knowledge about the digital space. In fact, the only stuff I did online was ordering stuff online and going to social media to post, watch what people have posted,
Yes.
comment, and
Mm,
of course using the software programs at work. Apart from
mm,
that, nothing else, is interesting to me. So when I joined this business,
mhm.
the training platform is super, it's lucrative, is self-explanatory. And the thing
Yeah.
is, we have the qualified experts or professionals who have built these video-based trainings for us, and they are very
Yes.
self-explanatory. In fact, you don't have to have any qualification, educational
Mm,
experience, or skills and competency to be able to do the digital business, right? Because the
yes.
training is quite loaded and self-explanatory. In fact, to the littlest things like how to create a Gmail account is in the
I
training,
know, right?
how to create. In fact, I didn't know most tools and resources. I didn't even know what all of those apps were, and all of them
Mm,
are in the training. And the interesting thing is that with your smartphone, you can have them downloaded. You can take your business to anywhere,
mm,
right? There are no
mm,
limitations. So
mm,
the training is very helpful for me to know what I need to do. And we have supporting teams that
mm.
are very supportive. The collaboration is top notch, you know,
Yes.
and the reactive time, the response time is very prompt, right? It's
Mm,
very prompt too. We have team members who are willing to support. The community, we have over 100,000 members
mm.
all over the world, and everybody is willing to help. Like, sis, we were just sharing ideas when I was telling you, oh, do you know how to do this in StreamYard? I cannot put this in StreamYard. I was like, okay, after this show, we will teach ourselves how to do that. That's how we help and we support. And when we connect, it doesn't even look like we've met. We are just meeting. Like, we connected several few days ago, about less than a week ago. So I
Yeah.
didn't have any tech experience. I'm not a tech server person. I haven't had any business knowledge prior to this time. Everything
Mm,
I know that I'm
mm.
learning and we learning has been on this platform, and is very, very, tremendous, and very affordable too, because to register for courses and it costs a lot of money,
It
but
does.
everything is affordable within the package, right?
Yes.
So it's very what will I say, impressive. Yeah.
Thank you so much, because you've really touched a lot of things in what you've said. Because,
Yeah.
training is, when you start something new, it can be so
Mm-hmm.
daunting if you don't have the relevant resources and training to
Yeah.
help you. But
Mm-hmm.
that's one thing that sold this business for me as well, because I love learning at my own pace. And
Mm-hmm.
if I get someone to guide me, I have the required learning resources,
Yeah.
I'm good to go.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
my coach can testify to that, because when I started, I just said, just give me time. Let me sit down and look at it. If I have questions, I'll come back.
Oh,
But the way
yeah.
the training is so designed, it's just like copy and paste. They tell you, click on this, click on it. Take your
That,
phone,
yeah.
take your laptop, you're looking at it, you're doing the same thing. If you're stuck, you can always rewind, you can go back, you can pick up at any time.
Mm-hmm.
And also
Mm-hmm.
the flexibility that you can do
Yeah.
this anytime in your own time. At
Yeah.
times I do when the kids have gone to bed. At times it's during my lunch break. It's so flexible like that. And it's been a blessing. And you touch as well on the community. That
Mm-hmm.
is really, really important because there's so many businesses out there. We are not, definitely, we are not the only online business. But I
Of
mean,
course not.
for us to
Yeah.
be growing daily over 180,000, I checked the last time, is a testament to that, to it, that something is working within the system. And so we
Yeah.
keep growing every day. You have community of people all over the world. So wherever you can, yesterday I was talking to someone in UK. Today I'm talking to someone in Belgium. And it's just, that's the beauty of the community we work with. And we are all
Yeah.
rooting for each other to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's taking any other person's place. Your work is different to mine. My business is different to yours, but we have the same tools available for us such that you can grow at your own pace. Thank you so much for that. Now,
You're
let's
welcome.
touch on the last thing before I
Okay.
don't want to, I want to keep it as sweet and short as well.
Yeah.
So, what personal changes have you seen since you started this business? I know you said you're not tech savvy, you've learned
Mm.
at your own pace, but personal changes, what are the personal changes you've experienced now?
Well, for me,
Mm,
I can be introverted and I can be extroverted.
mm,
Um, both ways. When I'm very comfortable,
mm,
I'm an extrovert. When I'm not comfortable in an environment, I'm very quiet. And you'll be
mm,
like, how come UG I'm seeing, I saw yesterday is different from the UG I'm seeing today. So this haven't since I joined this business, it has helped my personality to shine through.
mm,
One thing I love about this business is just the fact that I can sit in front of a camera, in front of a video, do my advert, go online, go live, communicate, talk to people, have fun. It brings me a lot of inner satisfaction, I tell you.
mm, mm,
Right?
mm,
You know,
mm,
another thing is that it has helped me be more well I say focused as to
mm,
prioritizing and knowing what really counts, right?
mm.
I mean, we are growing, we are becoming older, our priorities are changing.
That's right.
You understand? We are
Mm,
becoming older, our priorities are changing. Like I would go back to when you said what motivated me, and I said a lot of some financial and non-financial reasons. The
mm,
non-financial reason was the fact that my daughter was sick,
mm,
and I needed to work. My daughter
mm,
needed me, but I had to choose my work because I had a pressing deadline, and she
mm.
was really literally begging me to stay home,
Oh, dear.
but I
Oh, dear.
couldn't.
Mm,
You understand?
mm,
So at that point, I knew it was time for change. Now,
yeah.
how has this business helped me in that area? I remember if it's very, I mean, for people, you don't need to be a mother to feel this. If you have
Mm,
ever been in love, even if you love your puppy, right?
mm,
If you have ever been in love, it comes. So remembering the constant reminder of my daughter's play
mm,
and
mm,
knowing that I'm in this business aligns me to getting to that goal, which is
mm.
success,
That's
making
right.
more money,
Mm,
working less, and having time. So you
mm,
see how my whole perspective is now aligned. It's not like I wasn't focused when I was doing my 9 to 5. I was
mm,
focused, but my
mm.
9 to 5 is my 9 to 5.
That's
My
it.
take home is my take home. I know what
Mm,
is coming in and what is going out.
mm.
So there is no extra plus or minus or calculation, if you get what I mean.
That's
But
right.
this one, and
Mm,
if I'm pursuing anything higher at work, I know what to do to get rewarded. I know what to do to
yeah.
get a good appraisal. I know what to do to get a promotion.
Mm,
But this one is a different aspect. It's my business. I am seeing the future of my daughter.
mm,
Working as a career person, I see my future. I see my
mm,
retirement. But in this business, I am seeing more of my daughter's future than my
mm.
future. And that is keeping me in check. That is
Yes.
aligning me. That has redirected my perspective, my
Mm,
focus,
mm,
knowing that if I can secure her future, it
mm,
means that I have to start working now.
mm,
For instance, I was privileged to have my parents pay my education up onto my master's degree, right?
mm. Yeah.
To be honest, if you live in diaspora, it's almost not possible to pay for your children's school fees up onto university
Yep.
and master's level.
Yep.
It's not almost, I will not say it's not possible, it's almost impossible. But you, this business, when you join this business, you can actually work towards that so that they can go without taking any loan to further themselves if they are hungry for education.
That's right.
So this business has really aligned my perspective in that
Mm,
area. Think
mm,
more about my children's future than my
mm,
future, as I was
mm,
thinking when I was deeply focused on my 9 to 5. It
mm,
has made me to be more organized. It has
mm,
made me to be more to put my planning in perspective.
mm,
And the littlest thing, there was a video I did, and this kind of question came out. I said the littlest things like changing my nail polish. The littlest things like what outfit am I wearing, what makeup,
mm.
because almost every time I'm in front of of the whole world, so I have to
That's right.
be in check because I do my outlook represent my business and my affiliate group.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You understand? You cannot
Absolutely.
come out here shabbily and you're selling a nobody wants to buy from a shabby looking person.
Yeah.
It has, the way I speak when I'm
Mm,
now, I'm not trying to take out vulnerability from
mm.
us because we are human beings, we are real people, we are authentic, and vulnerability is part of the package being an authentic being.
That's right.
But when I'm presenting or I'm going live and knowing that the
Mm,
whole world is watching me,
mm.
it would the way I'm talking now would be different from when you see me in my bedroom, for
Of
instance. So
course.
I'm more aware of who I am, knowing that I am an ambassador of my business, of my team, because I don't want
Yeah.
to let them down, and also
Yes.
of the age group that I'm representing. The personal change and development is tremendous, and I see it in less than a month.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? I'm so inspired. You know, it's nice hearing other people talk. And you saw me,
Hmm.
I was like a sponge, soaking
Yeah.
everything in. Because all what you said, bang on. Because one,
Hmm.
we are putting ourselves out here. What the first
Yeah.
reason why we are doing this is because it's legitimate. We have our family, everything revolves around us, around our family. We're
Yeah.
putting
Hmm.
ourselves that if it's not legitimate, we won't be doing
To
this
make them
anyway. And so
yeah.
I say to my children, even when I have teenage boys, and when
Hmm.
we're growing out, stroppy teenager at times. But
Yeah.
I say to them that when people see you outside, they don't just see you,
Hmm.
they see me
Mm.
too. So if
Yeah.
you go out looking rough, that's a representation of me. And
Of
I
who
don't
we are,
go out
sure.
looking rough because
Hmm.
I don't know who's going to come my way. I don't know whether I'm going to meet the prime minister tomorrow. So, when you start thinking like that, it conditions how you see yourself. Not because it doesn't have to
Hmm.
be, you don't have to be extravagant and all of that. But with the
Yeah.
little you have, you look presentable. You talk,
Hmm.
especially when you are in a business, particularly in this online where you meet people from
Hmm.
different walks of life, different
Yeah.
backgrounds. You don't know what their
Hmm.
story is until you start having that conversation. And so you have to
Right.
be empathetic with them. You have to
Hmm.
understand another person's point of view
Yeah.
because yours, you think your own why is great when you hear somebody else's
Yes.
story. You said you were moved to tears when you heard someone's story, and it's just
Yeah.
like that. So there's so much change. It's not just about the money side. Money will come when
Come.
you are doing
Thank
the right things. But our business is more about helping people as well,
you. Hmm.
develop them, see the changes, not just the monetary changes, the personal growth
Yeah.
that you can even use in every area of your life. So that
That's nice.
transferable skills, that's what they call it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yes.
I'm so thank you so much for sharing that. Gosh, we're moving to later. You know what? Last thing I'm gonna ask
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Our
It's okay.
viewers that are sitting, they're still on the fence, watching us, just
Hmm.
snooping and saying, okay, let's see what they have to say. What do you have to say to them if they are thinking of starting something different in 2020, particularly starting an online business just like us? What do you have to say to them?
Oh, well, if you're watching us right now or will watch us later,
Mm,
you're actually on the right spot, right? Because 2023 is ending today. 2024, people are drawing their vision boards,
mm,
having their resolutions and new goals and objective.
that's
A
right.
lot of people, we all know, realistically speaking, worldwide, the economic situation hit everybody.
That's right. That's
And
right.
a lot of people are thinking of plan B.
Mm,
If you're thinking of plan B and you will stumble into this show or any
mm,
ad that looks like this, consider it. However, make sure that it is credible.
yes.
Make sure that you do your research, you make your
Mm,
inquiry, find out the credibility of the business, the
mm,
credibility of who is advertising.
that's
Don't
right.
do it because you see two pretty ladies, but we can tell you convincingly that it's working, that is
Yes.
legitimate, right?
Mm,
Another thing that I would say is skepticism will come in.
mm,
When it does come, it is natural, it's healthy. In
that's
fact,
right.
none of us, there was always a time in our lives that we were doubtful. Even me
Yes.
as an individual, I was skeptic to go into this business.
Mm,
But what did it for me, how I overcame my fear was the fact that I made my research. I
mm,
devoted my time. Don't be in a hurry. It's a 90 minutes video. Yeah, it's long, but look at when you go to the cinema or when you watch home videos, watch other
exactly.
videos. You can watch videos of 2 hours even, or read novels and soak up your time reading magazines or novels or all of that, or any
And
books,
series,
any
series
books. Yeah,
upon series.
series series, right? I know that. I used to be addicted to that. It's just a 90, I mean, if you cannot devote 90 minutes straight, do it in bits until you
Yeah,
get to that level of conviction, because we'll be doing you a disservice to tell you the loaded. We can't summarize it in less than 30 minutes,
that's
right?
right.
But do your research, get your
Hmm.
conviction, that personal instinct, that still voice in you telling you this is right, listen to
Mm,
it, and watch out for red flags
mm,
if you see any, but do not
mm,
take a step if you are not convinced.
mm,
Nobody is pressurizing you,
mm,
but try to think about it. Try to look for a way to make your future even better, to end better, to secure the future of your children and have more quality time. As
that's
long
right.
as you're doing 9 to 5 like we are, I'm still working full time and doing this as a part-time hustle with the hope of retiring soon. You know,
Amen.
but as long as you're doing your 9 to 5, you will never have the full time for your kids or for your family or for
Mm,
yourself,
mm,
especially when you have young children that still need your time, emotional time,
mm,
especially.
mm.
So think about it, and if we say something that you really like or your stories resonate with you, our details are there. My sister is there. Reach out to her, reach out
Mm.
to, and get all the information that you want. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so, so much. I really enjoyed our chats today. We could stay here and go on and on. I'm sure we all
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
lot to say about our business, but we have to cut it short today. So thank you so
Yes.
much for honoring my invitation, Yuji. I'm
You're
so,
welcome.
grateful for you being part of this community. And I'm sure that 4 or 5 years down the line, we will hit our milestones. We'll all be happy and we'll be where we want to be. Yes, let's cut it
Yes.
out by
Amen.
God's grace. Amen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, for our viewers, thank you so much for joining us. For those that will be watching the replay at any time, please let's just have the conversation. You can drop a chat if you have something laid on your heart, put it there. Let's have this conversation going. And
Yeah.
if I don't, I mean, I won't come back tonight again anyway. I was going to say, if I don't get to see you before the new year, no, I won't see you again before the new year. Well, anyway, happy new year in advance. And 2024 promises to be an exciting one. We'll be doing more of this, showcasing the beautiful people within our business, rocking their own businesses as well. So, yes, thank you all and have a lovely, lovely evening. Thank you, UG, as well. Take care all
Thank you.
and God bless. Bye for now.
Bye.